Okay, you want to understand cyber psychology as a career? I think I can take this one. Drishti, yeah? So again, nowadays we all are aware that how, digital sphere is becoming very difficult sometimes, and people are, ending up becoming victims to that. Either it is sometimes through the because of the frauds which are happening or the scams happening, or also because of our own addictions which are happening. Yes, in fact, there had been very recently, there had been one particular country's president. He had also said that I would rather have my children ready to be Denmark's, if I'm not wrong. So Denmark's president has talked about this, that I would rather have my youth in my country to become alcoholic, but not definitely digitally addicted. So that is the kind of urgency which is being felt across the world regarding, how the people are falling as victims of cyber space. So that is what we are going to be discussing. And again, as I just said, so these issues which are there, they are becoming rampant now, and they're becoming very, very common in today's world. And it's going to grow. It's not going to go anywhere. We all are aware we cannot do without the technology. We cannot do without these things. We cannot live without them because they are an important part. As once there had been televisions, once there had been other technological things, advancements in terms of having vehicles. So even this is not going to go anywhere. Yes. The only thing is, how are we going to be utilizing it? And because everybody now, if you have seen in your country specifically, we are the most digitalized country in terms of any other place if we see in the world. Fine. And that is why we are also having a lot of cyber crimes which are happening and lots of issues which are happening related to this. So in the coming years, it's going to be having a lot of importance in terms of in schools also. We are already seeing that students falling, and I have lots of such, case studies to talk about that, how the children are committing suicide and how children are becoming victims to those kind of things, or maybe cyberbullying, which is becoming very common amongst the children to each other. So those things are going to grow. So we never talked about counseling to be a part of the schools, if you are aware. Earlier, we never bothered that counseling can be a part. Now, today, we discuss about every school should have, if you're aware. So a new educational policy has also been, I had shared it in my LinkedIn app, this thing also, profile also, regarding that there had been a new addition in terms of that every school should have a counselor. So that kind of need is coming. So very gradually, if you are having this training, it will help, because most of the students are using these gadgets and they cannot do without that. That's an important part, but how to use them is more important. Yes. So we cannot tell them, no, don't use them, because it can't be done that way. So that is how we think as a career choice, it's going to be an amazing, and we are having a course which is there of certification in that one. So Ms. Lakshmi maybe will be talking about that later. So there are a few courses which are there with our company or organization. And in that one, cyber psychology is also one of the courses. So certification, which is there in that one. So maybe you can pick up that if you are keen on taking psychology as in your future. Thank you. I hope I answered your question, Drishti.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ms. Manju, I'll take it later because it is more relevant to whatever we are going to be doing.
So should we start?
I think we could start, please.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Lakshmi. I'm founder and director of ENCORE Foundation. So let's begin today's session. Look at your screen, scroll up, scroll down, click, repeat. So in last 60 seconds, millions of us across the globe did exactly this. We thought we were just checking our notifications, but the truth is our notifications were checking us. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to the June edition of Cyber Aware Thursday series, a flagship recurring initiative by ENCORE Foundation held on the first Thursday of every single month. Today is June 4, 2026. And our theme for tonight is incredibly close to our daily realities, like Mind the Mind. We are proudly hosting this in association with our wonderful partners, Birla Brainiacs, the world's first hybrid schooling platform, RAC, Residents Awareness Association of Coimbatore, and the Global Shapers Community Thiruvananthapuram, an initiative of the World Economic Forum. For those who are joining us for the first time, let me share a bit about who we are. ENGO Foundation stands proud as India's first non-profit cyber rehabilitation enabler. We look past just the technical aspects of firewalls to fix the human and psychological impact of the digital age. To be honest, we are more focusing on the human centric aspects. And our signature initiatives are driving national impact. Our program, Digital Detox Junior, built to help children restore healthy real world habits, recently garnered an official MOU with Kerala Police. Furthermore, a specialized certification training titled Digital Wellness Vanguard, designed to build localized, compassionate first responder support system, has been exceptionally well received and successfully deployed for both Indian Army and Kerala Police Cyberdome. Our Cyber Aware Thursday series is another signature, monthly recurring free webinar initiative designed to bring these vital humanity first digital safety and psychological coping strategies straight to your living rooms completely free of cost. Whether you are a parent trying to manage screen time, a student navigating peer validation online, a working professional fighting digital fatigue, or a senior citizen trying to stay safe from the high pressure digital scams, this hour is built precisely for you. Tonight, we are not just, talking about firewalls or password. We are pulling back the curtain on cyber psychology, digital burnout, and how scammers weaponize our own stressed minds against us. To set the stage and lay down the foundation for tonight's dialogue, I would love to invite our co-moderator, a guiding force and the advisor of Encore Foundation, Mr. R. Sharavana Kumar, sir. So over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi. Iniya Malai Vanakkam. Namaskar. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Encode Foundations, I would like to, warmly welcome all of you to this June edition of our Cyber Aware Thursday webinar series. Our theme for today is Mind the Mind. Let me begin with a simple question. What is the most vulnerable part of your digital life? Is it your password, your smartphone, or your computer? Anybody wants to answer this? What is the most vulnerable part of your digital life? Is it your password, your smartphone, or your computer? Surprisingly, it is often your mind. Today's cyber criminals do not just hack systems. They hack human behavior. They exploit trust. They exploit fear. They exploit curiosity. They exploit urgency and even our moments of distraction. That is why our theme for today is Mind the Mind. In a world of endless notifications, constant connectivity, and information overload, our attention, emotions, and decision making are continuously being influenced. As technology becomes an integral part of our lives, cyber awareness is no longer just a technology issue. It's a human issue. Understanding how we think, how we react, and make decisions online is becoming just as important as understanding the technology we use. To help us explore this important subject, we are privileged to have two distinguished experts with us today, bringing perspectives from both cyber psychology and law enforcement. Mrs. Ritu Gulati Sagar, Head of Cyber Psychology and Wellness, Encode Foundation, is a leading expert in cyber psychology and digital well-being. Through her work, she helps individuals and organizations understand the human side of technology, online behavior, and cyber safety. We also have one more important speaker who is Mr. Akshaya Kumar Nayak, Assistant Commissioner of Police and in charge for social media and IT cell, Odisha Police, who brings extensive experience in cybercrime investigation and citizen awareness initiatives. He will share valuable insights into emerging cyber threats, online manipulation, and the tactics used by cyber criminals. Together, they bring a unique blend of behavioral science and practical law enforcement experience, making today's discussion both insightful and highly relevant. We sincerely thank both our speakers for joining us and sharing their expertise. As we begin today's session, let us remember cyber criminals do not always hack computers, they often hack people. Thank you, and I wish everyone an insightful and engaging session ahead. Over to Lakshmi.
Thank you so much, Sharavana Kumar sir, for setting such powerful context. When we talk about the vulnerabilities of human mind, people who witness its real world consequences daily are our law enforcement officers. They see exactly how scammers use psychological panic, artificial urgency, and emotional triggers to execute cyber frauds. To give us the ground reality, it is my absolute honor to introduce our first main guest speaker for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome Shri Akshay Kumar Naik, sir, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of social media and IT cell Odisha Police. A distinguished police officer, he has actually dedicated over 25 years of service to law enforcement with over 15 years of specialized experience in cybercrime investigation, cyber law, digital forensics, and cybersecurity. Respected trainer, author, and resource person, he has trained police officers, judicial officers, and administrators across the country and has played a significant role in strengthening cybercrime investigation capabilities. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Sri Akshay Kumar Naik, sir. Sir, over to you.
So thanks a lot, Lakshmi ma'am. Thanks a lot. इतने सारे बच्चे हैं, बहुत बढ़िया, great, great, great. Nice to have the session. Thanks a lot. So my point is very clear. So am I audible?
Sir, loud
Loud
and
and clear.
Yeah, Pratiksha,
Yes, sir.
Drishti, right? Pratik. So there are so many young kids are there also. So now we'll start the session with the very important issue. The first of all, the issue is that. So how many have you have Insta ID? Pratik, have you the Insta ID?
Ma'am, sir, my mother has it.
Mother has it, but you do not have, right?
No, no,
Yeah,
sir.
it's a very good, very good. Australia is a fast nation who is they have formulated one law that above 16 years the children the kids are not allowed to use the social media handles, and after 16 years they will issue the they will use social media handles. This is very very important for you because this is why it is a digital addiction and de-addiction and digital detox is the need of the hour. That's why. So we are receiving a number of complaints at our cybercrime police station. While it posted at CID Crime Branch and Bhubaneswar Cybercrime Police Station, both the cybercrime police station, we are receiving a number of cybercrime complaints regarding the social media fraud cases. Today, we will emphasize upon the social media offensive, social media fraud cases because it is the need of the hour. Because the financial fraud cases is the separate domain, separate area. But regarding the social media fraud cases, most of the cases we are receiving that creation of a fake account, that is identity fraud cases. So creation of fake account in the social media platforms, like creation of fake Insta ID, fake Facebook ID, and fake email ID, and impersonating those IDs. They posted a number of photographs and also number of AI related images and AI related AI deepfake images and deepfake videos. They have posted the nude content also. So this is a matter of concern for all the youth because we are receiving a number of complaints. Today itself, we have received the Bhubaneswar Cybercrime Police Station has received 3 to 4 number of cybercrime complaints relating to transmission of obscene and nude content in various social media platforms. So we have to be very much sharp regarding the same. The government has formulated different bodies, different channels. You can also file the complaint, not through offline, not through going to the police station. Rather, you can file the complaint through online mode. So this is a very good, they have platform that is www.cybercrime.gov.in. You can file the complaint there also. But regarding the financial fraud cases, you can file the complaint through 1930. So this is a very good opportunity to file any of the complaint through 1930. But www.cybercrime.gov.in is the best platform to file the complaint through online any social media platforms. In the regarding the cybercrime complaint, regarding if you will file any of the complaint, मान the example I will tell about one example. If somebody is harassing through WhatsApp, then what you will do? somebody has posted any of the obscene content, nude content in the WhatsApp account. So what you will do? So can anyone please share the experience? What you will do first of all, if you are receiving any of the content in the WhatsApp?
Sir, I will report them to WhatsApp.
You will report to the WhatsApp. It's a very
Yes.
good point. But before that, you have to take the screenshots. You have to capture the evidence. You have to
Yes.
store the evidence. That is the first and foremost duty of yours. So you have to take the screenshots. And after taking the screenshot, you can report and block the said account in the WhatsApp also. This is a very good thing. But before that, there is the government has a very good site also. Just note down the site. That site is Sanchar Sathi. So it is a very good platform. And the Sanchar Sathi module, there are 8 modules in the Sanchar Sathi module, and one of the module is Chakshu. One of the module is Chakshu. You can check it also. It is a very good module. In the Chakshu portal, you can file the complaint against that WhatsApp number. But you have to collect the screenshots, because you have the screenshots. You have to share all the screenshots to the Chakshu portal, and that number will be verified by the Department of Telecommunication, and that number will be permanently blocked by Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. That is a very, very good step taken by the Department of Telecommunication. There are two different wings. The first of all, the portal www.cybercrime.gov.in. It is a portal managed by the MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, and the said portal is monitored by the I4C, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. And I4C is a part of the MHA. But the sancharsathi.gov.in is a part of the Department of Telecommunication. So Sanchar Sathi module is completely different, and this module www.cybercrime.gov.in module is different. In www.cybercrime.gov.in, there is a portal called as NCRP portal, National Cybercrime Reporting Portal. And through this National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, you can file any of the complaint to the NCRP portal. There also within the 2 days, they have excellent step they have taken regarding the financial fraud cases. One can also file the complaint in the module. They have created one separate module in the is a very, very good module by the I4C. They have designed one I4C. I will tell about the said thing. I will also copy the said thing. So in the chat box, I am copying. So one can is a very, very good thing. So money restoration portal is the excellent portal. Some viewers and users. So please visit. Is a very good portal they have designed. And in the chat box, I am posting the details of these portals. So it is the MRM portal. It is designed by the I4C. This is a very good portal. So one can revert back the money. One can, if the money has been siphoned off or cheated, they can also file the complaint in this portal. There is a grievance redressal mechanism is also there. GRM portal is a very, very good steps taken by the I4C. So, but regarding filing of complaint in the social media platforms, I am also citing one of the site. I am writing the sites because these sites are very, very important for you. One can file the complaint in this portal also. So I am just sharing the said thing because it is very much necessary for you, my dear. So all this information, because government has taken so many steps, so we have to be very much aware of all these systems, all these things. I am posting the sites in which you also file the complaint through online also against any of the handle. So I am posting the details. So this is a very good this one. So I am sending the link because it is very, very important for you, my dear. Just go through the chat box and you will find one link, and this is very good portal. So in the www.cybercrime.gov.in, you are filing the complaint, and you can file any of the repository. Yeah, means you can file the complaint against any WhatsApp number, any Telegram handle, any Insta ID, any of the URL, any of the web-based applications, any of the defect images and defect videos. Also, you can also file the complaint to I4C directly. So this is a very good module developed by the I4C. So we have to be very much sharp in this regarding. So first of all, So many of them, if I'll ask one questions, is there any of the group members who has created fake account? Anyone who has created a fake account in the Facebook or Insta can raise your hand. Not an issue. Anyone? Out of curiosity, anyone has already created one fake account? No.
No.
No. Right. Also, but many of the session I have questioned the same, and many of the answers are yes, sir. We have created fake accounts also. So, my dear, remember this thing. So, creation of fake account is a criminal offense. It is penalized under Section 66C and 66D of the Information Technology Act. We do not have the idea. So, regarding posting of the content, so out of emotions, out of charged by the emotions, we are sharing up the various content in the social media platforms. Like the concept is very burning concept is cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is an offense. So it is not categorized in any of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita or Information Technology Act, but cyberbullying is very important. Remember this thing: cyberbullying is an offense. मान लीजिए कोई भी कुछ कंटेंट पोस्ट कर रहा है, वापस कुछ भी ऐसा भी कंटेंट, don't post any of the content so that it will harm the reputation of the person. Don't write anything which will harm his or her reputation in the society. It is an offense. It is an offense as per the section 336 class 4 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and it is punishable for 3 years. So we have to remember this. There are certain things, certain in the legislation they have already made various acts and various provisions. So we have to remember these things. So basically, we have to remember 2 to 3 points. Basically, we have to remember 2 to 3 things. So fasting, so remember fasting. So out of emotions, out of charged emotions, don't post anything wrong in the social media platforms. Anything wrong means anything, any obscene contents or any defamatory content. Because once it is posted in the social media networks, means it is posted. You cannot delete it. In the WhatsApp, there is a features of delete for everyone. But if you have posted anything, he or she has taken a screenshot. He has taken this proof. So delete for everyone concept is obsolete. So remember these things, my dear. Do not post anything wrong as per the law. So basically, first of all, in the social media platforms, it is very cardinal point. And second point is that you have to activate two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication in the social media platforms. If you want to know that whether your email ID data has been breached, there is a very good site, is an excellent site. So you have to know the different site also. So I am sharing the sites, one of the various very good site, so that you can find out whether your email data has been breached. So many sites are there, but this is a very good site which is used by me. So this site, I am sharing the site. So this is the site. I am sharing the site, details of the site. So right, yeah, very good. Yes, you have already written the same. Have I been pawned.com? Say right. It is a very good site. And also there is also one of the site is in the Google. You can also find a dark web report. In the Google, you can also find out the dark web report. It is a very good site. Have I been pawned.com is a very good site. And regarding it is very much important for you, my dear. I am sharing the information here also. It is a very good platform so that I can share the information. So this is the cyber swachhata kendra.gov.in. So csk.gov.in is this. Please visit this site, and in that site you will find two of the excellent tools, that is consort in birth removal and amicabus 2 applications. You can install the application and find out whether your mobile phone handset contains any of the malicious application or not. So malicious application, you can also remove those malicious applications. This is a very good site. And as because there is kids are very good, they are very much enthusiastic in all these informations. So I am posting another information which is very good site, and please visit the site of the Virus Total site. So you can find out whether any of the applications, whether any of the URL, whether it is malicious or not, it will find out the details. So Virus Total is a very good site. HaveIPinPond.com is a very good site. www.csk.gov.in is a very good site. So there are so many sites are there. Government is so many sites are there. Like Sanchar Sathi is a very good site. You can also find. You can also report there. You can also regarding there is a if mobile is missing, mobile is lost. So can anyone please guide me whether if the mobile is lost, then what you will do? Can anyone?
Sir, we will call that number. I will call that number.
Yep. If mobile is lost, then what will do? Can anyone?
Sir, Google find my phone. I will use that, or rather complain to the telecommunications systems. So then
Telecommunications
they will locate that phone.
locate their phone.
Basically, I think you have to use the same website, whatever you mentioned, Sanchar Sarathi, wherein you have an option for blocking your lost or stolen mobile handset. You need to do
Excellent,
that.
excellent. But before that, it is very, very important for you because we have experienced so many problems, sir. So my point is very clear. So first of all, if the mobile is lost, please block the SIM cards, immediately block the SIM cards. And now we are advising the complainant, the victims, to block the operation of the bank accounts, because we have noticed in 5 numbers of complaints, we have already received the 5 number of complaints. When the mobile phone is lost, they are just detaching the SIM cards and activate the SIM cards in another featured phone and activated all these UPI applications. So this is a major concern because one of the retired judge has lost around 5.5 lakhs rupees at Bhubaneswar. The same point. Yeah, please. Yes.
Sir, I want to ask that if we have to change the SIM card, so how do we can do?
Yeah. Please. Again.
I want to ask that if we want to change the SIM card, how can we do?
If you want to change the SIM card.
Yeah, basically his question is, if you want to change the SIM card, what we need to do? You need to contact your service provider, either Airtel or BSNL or Jio, and then give a complaint. So they will do the needful.
Yeah, it's a very good. Completely is inquisitiveness. That's great. So my point is very clear. If the mobile phone handset is lost, then block the bank account. The first thing, block the operation of the bank account. This is the first cardinal principle. Second thing, you have to go to the approach to the any of the retailer, your retailer like Jio or Airtel or Vodafone Idea Limited, and you can block the SIM cards and you can get SIM cards. You can reuse the SIM cards. But as because there is a bypass, and it is a bypass is called as is a very, very important. I am noting down the same. So this is very, very dangerous now. This is called as basic phone bypass USSD attack. So this is a very a wonderful point is there in the NPCI portals. Now they are restructuring the same. So due to the same, they can they change the MPIN of the UPI payment gateways. So this is a major concern for us. So we have to block the operation of the bank account. So this is a major concern for us. Regarding other issues there. So you have to activate to two-factor authentication in all social media platforms gateways. Please. जितने भी सारे social media platforms है like Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp, or any of the applications like Aratai, like Snapchats, all the applications, you have to activate the two-factor authentication. This is a major concern because we are receiving so many complaints that our WhatsApp account has been hacked, and you will not block your SIM cards. Yes, it is a very good thing, sir. So we can also, another features is SIM locking features, but I will not tell about the SIM locking because they can ask the PUK code also. So this is also sir, how safe is TOTP? Sir Vijay Krishna Sarji. So please, so your question is TOTP. So please explain, sir.
Jai Hind, sir ji.
Yeah.
Actually, my question is,
Mm.
suppose let's just say our phone is lost, or
Yes.
it is theft,
Mm.
and we have enabled TOTP for all other linked and bank account or TOTP we have enabled. How safe is TOTP, sir?
Aadhaar enabled payment system.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, it is a major concern nowadays. Other
Yes, sir.
enabled payment systems, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the other enabled payment systems now, one of the fraud is noticed in the other time-based OTP is more safer. Yeah, this is a good thing. Time-based OTP is more safer. But my point is that other enabled payment systems now it is a major concern for us. In many of the cases, we have noticed that in Ahmedabad they have arrested one of the six members group they have arrested. uh, they have arrested, they have taken the pictures, so eye movements, the eye movements, they are capturing the eye movements, so lip movement, and there is a face movement, and they're capturing and they're creating the deepfake videos for bank verification. So it is a major concern for all of us. So while in the video calling, so you have to be very much if unknown numbers calling through this video callings, they can capture your videos, they can capture your eye movement. So it is very very important. So Apurva ma'am, TOTP means time based OTP itself, right? So this is a very good thing. Now they have uh, various measures are taken by the banking officials. Now they have taken the banking officials. They have after 8th May of the 8th May, they have banks have devised one thing. If more than 50,000, if as more than 60 years, if the old as is persons are victim of the digital fraud cases, digital arrest cases. So so that's why in the cases after 60 years, now they are the two authentications will go to the persons. So above 50,000 rupees, if you want to send any of the money, then another persons who has been integrated through these bank accounts, so OTP will go to that persons. If OTP will be shared by the same, then they can the transaction will occur. So this is the cheaters by mimicking our voice and videos, AI voice cloning system. But remember these things, banks have designed so many features nowadays. So it is a very good features now. The banks is already designed after 60 years. So as because it is a case of digital arrest cases, so that's why banks have designed the same. So two persons will be there. One person is the I am the victim. I am of the old age of 60 years. Then I have to integrate one of the family members to whom the OTP will go. The transactions, the transaction confirmation will go. If he is allowing the transaction confirmation, then he has to share. My family member has to share the OTP. Then after the transaction will happen above 50,000 rupees. Now there also there is a time lapse of 1 hour. There also time lapse of 1 hour. They have taken there is a threshold time of 1 hour. So but it is a very important point that so above 10,000 rupees, there is a gap of 1 hour, and it is the threshold time. So after 1 hour the transaction will happen, but it is not now, it is not in the process. So it is now in under the process. So any of the questions, can anyone please ask any of the question? Any questions, please ask. Any questions? Pratik ji. हाँ यार, बाप रे बाप.
Yes, sir. So
इनका
I
तो
did
बहुत
not
टफ है.
understand the USSD attack.
USSD attack. So now this days, right? So yeah, very good, very good, very good. So USSD attacks, you have to understand the USSD attack.
Yes, sir.
ये बाप रे बाप, आप तो पूरा हैकर होंगे. बाप रे बाप,
नहीं
आपको
सर.
हैकर रहना. नहीं, हैकर होना है.
नहीं सर.
नहीं, हैकर नहीं होना है. So nine star 99 has it is the they are using. So now they are taking the SIM cards from the mobile phone handsets. Now they will use the featured phone, chota wala jo tuk tuk wala mobile phone, featured phone, and they will insert the SIM cards. Then they will type the star 99 hash, and it is the USSD attack. So after that, so many features will there. So they can now change the MPIN. Now they can change the MPIN because they have the registered SIM cards so they can access the OTPs and they can change also the MPIN. This is a feature of the star 99 hash attack. This is SIM forwarding attack. Yes, SIM forwarding. But SIM forwarding, there are so many SIM forwarding. There are so many conceptors there. This is a so I can. So now there is so many. Yeah. Please,
I
please.
think so. These children, they will actually keep asking questions about very, very, I
Yeah,
think,
baap re
deep
baap.
things.
They are very much sharp. They are very much
Yes, sir.
sharp.
Yes. So no issues, sir. We'll do one thing. I'll collect all the questions from them and I'll forward it to you. And your answers, I'll, divert it back to the children. I think they got too excited seeing such, amazingly knowledgeable person come and answer all their queries. And they're asking all the relevant questions. Children, you should remember you're asking it to a police officer. So,
No, not an issue. To erase all the call, SMS, data forwarding. Please note down all these things because you can check. This is the uh, So to know whether call, SMS or data is forwarded, so these are the code star hash 21 star. This is the MMI code, and to erase all the SMS call and data forwarding hash 002 hash. These are the very good MMI code. You can use the MMI code also. There are so many questions are there. So interesting questions because their kids have joined. This is really if whole day session will be gone on, then not an issue. But ma'am, there is also another resource person
yes, yes.
in the line, so I can
Yes, sir.
understand because the session will go on. So thanks a lot, kids. There's a very good questions you have put on. Vijay sir, you can post any of the queries to my email ID so that I can try to answer all these questions. So
Yes,
thanks
sir.
a lot.
We'll
Thanks
share
a
all
lot.
the email IDs, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
So actually, thank you so much,
Be-
sir,
be-
for that insightful and highly, interactive session. I would say that the children were highly intrigued by your session. And on behalf of ENCO Foundation, our partners, and everyone present here today, we sincerely appreciate you taking time out of your demanding schedule to be with us, sir. And we hope that in future, we might have an exclusive session for you, I mean, with you and for the children, open to all the children, because we have
Yes,
noticed
yes.
who the children are really intrigued by the knowledge you're sharing with them. So children, don't worry. We'll have a separate session right now. So over to Ritu ma'am, because I was actually planning never have I ever kind of just a small game for the children, but I think the children are already charged. So Ritu ma'am, can we just move on to your session directly without me
For
having
sure.
this filler? Yeah.
For sure. For sure. We can
Okay.
Okay.
start.
Akshaya
Uh,
sir, once again, thank you. Yes, sir. Sharima.
Excuse me. Can we, I mean, he was talking about one important, can I just spend 1 minute or 2 minutes on digital footprint, which is very important for everyone. He started off with that, and I just want to throw some light on the digital print for 2 minutes. Can I, or should we move it to the end?
Ritu ma'am, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, we need to think before we click. Every time we browse the internet, post something on social media, you send a message, we upload a photo, or make any sort of online purchase, we leave behind something called digital footprint, right? Many people think that, usually we think that just by deleting the post means it disappears forever. But unfortunately, that is not always the true. Someone may have taken a screenshot, as he rightly said, may have shared it or stored it elsewhere. So once any sort of information goes online, it can be extremely difficult or sometimes very much impossible to completely erase. A simple rule to remember is the internet never forgets. So before posting anything online, ask yourself, would I be comfortable if my family saw this? Would I be comfortable if my employer saw this? Would I be comfortable if this resurfaced after a few years, maybe 5 years or 10 years? If the answer is no, think twice before clicking. Remember, your digital footprint is your online reputation. Protect it carefully because before that actually goes online, because anything goes online can stay online for a very long time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sharavana Kumar, sir. That was aptly said. And once again, thank you so much, Akshaya Kumar Nayak, sir. And over to you, Ritu ma'am.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. And I can see a lot of students. Yes, you all can switch on your cameras as I normally have that way of doing things. Yes. So, okay. So, I'll be just sharing my screen. Give me a second. Just a moment. Good evening. Good evening. Just let me know if the screen is getting shared or not. Give me 1 second.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, all. Is this visible?
Yes, ma'am. You
Fine.
can keep it in presentation mode.
Yeah, I am just give me 1 second.
Okay, ma'am.
Why is it not happening? Okay, is it fine now? Yeah. Is it fine now?
Ma'am, it's okay. We can see. I mean, you can,
Okay.
go on.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about, I am pretty sure all of you, do you take a lot of pictures whenever you go anywhere or whenever you're going to a restaurant or something? Do you take pictures or not of the food, of things which are around you? Do you do that normal? Is it normal? or not?
ma'am. Yes,
Most of-
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, most of the time? Yes, I can see lots of thumbs ups coming. So exactly, I'm going to pick up on something which is very, very important to understand in terms of living in the moment. So our topic today in Mind the Mind is about living in the moment, where we are going to be talking that are we living it or are we just recording things? Mihan, you can stop it. Thank you. So many thumbs ups are not required. Just single thumbs up is good enough. So when we just talk about that, it's very important to understand. So what is happening when we are doing this as a normal thing? We are getting used to not enjoying the moment or living in that one, but recording everything. We all do that. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, now I have taken this is the way I've just reached to this particular sunset or maybe to a friend's party. And we are trying to pick up each and every moment on the camera or on your mobile rather than actually being there. So what we are going to be talking about the psychology of that how can we be, because I am aware and you all are also aware that you cannot do without gadgets today. In today's world, they are important, yes, because you have to study from them, you have to do a lot of other things also from them. And I'm pretty sure every one of you have the access to your parents' mobile sometimes, or maybe asking them for a little while to use them. Am I correct on that? You all are using it. Yes, you know how to use that to play maybe for a few minutes or maybe to enjoy that. So when we just talk
Yes,
about,
ma'am.
so we are going to be talking about the psychology behind it and how it can change your mind and how can you get into addiction and what are the things then invariably when we just get involved into without even realizing that we are doing those things. And we'll also be discussing what can we do to correct it in terms of what strategies can we use which will be beneficial to us so that we can work upon that and help our own selves and maybe the ones who are closer to us or our friends or family. So when we just talk about, we also call it a paparazzi. Have you heard it, the word paparazzi? Anyone? Who are paparazzis? Who are paparazzis?
Photographers to take
Paparazzis,
photos for money.
Celebrities, the ones who record celebrities everywhere they go.
some people who record celebrities and politicians and other famous people.
Absolutely correct. Those who are always following or going behind them that what is the next thing which is happening. So now what is happening? We are becoming the paparazzis of our own lives. That every moment, whatever we are doing or our family is doing, we are just trying to catch it like they do. Yes, they are instead of, we're just running around. So to see the next, what would be there? What interesting things? Is it not visible to all? I think I've changed the slide and I think it's on
No,
visible.
ma'am, it's not. I
Yeah.
think you shared the
Are we living in it or barely
You're
recording
recording
it?
it.
Just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. I don't know.
Ma'am, you can stop sharing and yeah, now it is visible.
Now it's visible.
Yeah, the paparazzi of our own lives. Yeah.
I'll stop sharing the slideshow. I think that is becoming a problem here. Will that be fine?
You can show, ma'am. I mean, if the pictures are there.
Because then this problem will come, I think. Let me see. Let me start. I don't know why is it happening this way. So I put the slideshow.
Ma'am, slideshow is not enabled. I think there's some
Is
support.
it now? Are you able to see the different slides?
Ma'am, I am able to see properly.
All
Ma'am,
the
could
slides
you-
or is it just this one?
Ma'am, could you please share your entire screen so that it can be done?
But
Yeah, that's what.
ma'am, I can see your screen.
Showing paparazzi of our own lives.
Okay, I'll just ask you the next screen. Is it visible now?
Ma'am,
No.
ma'am.
it is stuck. It is visible, but it is stuck.
That's what the problem is. So I have to kind of remove this because I think this problem is coming. So I'll try to make this a little bigger for you. Will this be better?
Could you please press Shift F5, F5, Shift and F5 key, F5 function key,
Shift
F5,
and
F5, F5, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5.
is it working now?
No.
No, it's still the same. Yeah. I'll just, can you see the next page?
Ma'am, can you stop sharing and share the entire screen
We
once,
are
if
seeing
possible?
paparazzi.
Still seeing the paparazzis. Okay.
Now
Just-
we have now it's showing another
The
thing.
next. Oh,
Ma'am, I can see.
okay. I think because the moment I bring it to the smaller one, then it is visible to you all. That is what is happening, I think. You said stop presenting and stop. Present it again. Let me try that also.
Ma'am, present the entire screen, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm trying to do that, present the entire screen. That would be a bit better idea. Just,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, sweetheart.
Ma'am, actually, I think somebody was telling that you can press F5.
Yes, I tried to do that also, beta, but it's not working. So just give me 1 second. Visible now? Just,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so let me.
Yes,
go-
ma'am, it is clearly visible to me.
Now it is on present. I mean, it's proper.
Okay, now let me come to the slideshow and let me see if it is working. So working now? I think it is.
Perfect,
Yes.
perfect.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you very much, everyone. So as I just said earlier, what used to be there? Paparazzis, like when we just talked about the celebrities who had been. But now we all are becoming every event, anything which is happening. We are attending them to prove that we were there and that one. We had been there and we are sharing it. So we are trying to become celebrities in our own lives and becoming paparazzis also in our own lives. So that is becoming a problem. So we are going to be talking about that, how we are just going to be sharing as a cyber psychologist. I'm going to be telling you that this transition which has been happening amongst us, then what is it doing to us and how is it affecting? And we are going to be talking what are the different phenomena which we are actually getting involved into and we are not even realizing it happening with us. Okay. So when we just talk about one question from everyone here, or you can just raise your hands in last 44 hours or maybe 2 days, if you just say you've seen a beautiful sunset or anything which has been interesting around you or anything which you've just liked and you felt that immediately that I must take a picture of this. Has it happened to all? Anyone? You can just raise your hand. You just saw it and you said, I must have a picture of this thing. This is beautiful, or this is very nice, or you felt tempted towards that. I can see just one person. That's okay. That's it. Nobody else has felt that way. That I must take a picture. It's so beautiful. Anything. It is a simple food to anything which is around you, or when you're going to some place. Do you do that normally? Anything funny? So when we just talk about this, is again, it's not a bad habit, so to say, but yes, it is called as digital reflex. The reflex, have you seen? If I just throw up Pratik, if I just throw a ball over you, what will happen? What will you do?
Ma'am, I will catch it.
You'll catch it, or maybe you'll try to
Push
dodge
it
it.
out.
Yeah, dodge it. Yes. So when we just talk about that, similarly, we also are behaving in our cyber world, not even the reality, but in the virtual world also we are behaving like this, as in because it is becoming a reflex system that, oh, the moment I'm seeing something, I must take it. It should happen. So that comes as in a tendency which is, existing in us now, that we immediately feel that it should be done by us. So now, when we just talk about the digital reality of today's mind, when we speak of today, what is happening, because we are all living in the cyber world, or we are living in the cyberspace. Many of us, I won't say only the youth today, but everyone is living in two worlds nowadays. Yes, that one is physical reality, which we see around us, and we have discussed with a lot of my psychology students that there are 5 senses with which we are engaged with the world around us. So that is the physical reality of us. And then there is another called digital reality, which you immediately, when you just come in front of the gadget, you're just immersed in that, and you just go down in that one, least realizing what are the other things happening. So when we are looking through a particular screen, or it can be of your mobile, or it can be of your laptop, our immediate focus of our mind, it starts leaving our physical body. Isn't it strange? Yes. So your senses from other parts start getting affected, in terms of you're not able to give the other reflexes, you're not able to be activating at any fast, because your all reflexes on all your attention gets registered here. So we trade our physical sensation for our digital compilation. Nowadays, what we are doing, we are more involved in the digital one rather than in the physical aspect of understanding how this thing looks like or how this thing feels like. But we are more involved into the digital world. Now, when we just talk about this particular phenomena, when we are discussing, is called as an online disembodiment. That your physical self is there. You are very much present. Like right now, you all are present in front of me and in this room, but your might be psychological focus is in the cyberspace. Has it ever happened earlier when the classes used to be in your physical online, offline classes? Whenever the teacher's doing something, or you are seeing outside the window, or you are daydreaming, has anyone done that ever? I've done it. Have you done that ever? Yeah, natural. Yes. So we all do it. So, but now when we are just engaging into the cyber world, or coming into the digital world, what is happening? Now our psychological focus is more in the cyberspace rather than in terms of imagining things or daydreaming or even doing certain things like that. So when we just talk about the moment you're pulling out your phone, or maybe any gadget or a tab, a concert or any dinner or any close friends which are there around you, and you are just engaging yourself into that, what happens? Whenever, have you seen your mother, maybe you're just saying, mommy is saying, okay, eat your food, and at the same time when you're watching something and you're eating your food, you cannot enjoy the food much, but you're enjoying the screen more. Does it happen? Or is it me who feels like this sometimes? You don't understand what is the taste of that food, because you are not giving your focus to that particular thing. You're not giving the focus at how the taste is of that particular pizza is there. But your interest is, okay, how this particular program is going on, how Shaktiman is interesting right now, and what is he up to, and what is he going to do next. Yes? Does it happen? Yeah. So when we just say, you stop tasting the things, you stop enjoying the music around, you stop enjoying your energy, which can be actually around and is redirected towards this particular gadget, or maybe the tab which is around with you. So as we just talk about with this, are we actually experiencing or just documenting the things? You have also seen nowadays, wherever we go, immediately we want a, yes, it happens with a lot of people. Yes, Mehan. So when we just say it, immediately we are just picking up the, oh my God, this is such a nice food. Have you seen this? Your mama, your friends doing it? that immediately whichever the beautiful plate comes, you're trying to pick up that. And this is causing a capture culture. So when we just talk about most of our moments, whichever we are involved into, so we are having capture culture, which we talk about as in we more, instead of experiencing things, we are recording the things. We are then editing that, okay, how will it look later on? Or I'm sending it to my friends. Have you all done it or not? Or am I just saying this? And then immediately you're trying to post it and evaluate that what is the feedback which will be coming of my friends from the other side. And actually, you just immediately start responding to the reactions which are coming from the other side. Your friends have said, oh, you are here. Oh, you're enjoying this. Oh, lovely food. Does it happen? Yeah. Okay. So when we just talk about whenever we are doing, and this is called, as I just said, the capture culture in psychology, which we consider, there is a psychological shift which takes place there. And that is, instead of asking things like, how am I feeling right now doing this particular thing or having this particular thing, my focus is more into how will I look at this online and how people are going to be reacting to this. Has it ever happened again? That your focus journey goes to that what my friend is going to say, wow, this is coming, or you're just trying to show off everything. Do you do that? Yes. Okay. So when we just talk about self experiences which you had earlier, as in just enjoying for your own self with your own family or your friends, what is happening? They're becoming now audience centered. You're waiting, some audience will be replying to that, like I'm a celebrity or my food is a celebrity's this thing, and people will be replying to that. True? No. Is it? So yeah, we are becoming audience centered now. So that is the kind of culture we are getting involved into. Now, because of this, what happens with us is, as I just said, we are involved into the audience culture. Yes. So because of this, we are not even realizing that we are getting into an emotional toll, in a psychological toll in terms of the audience anxiety. Oh, if I just do this, what will my friends be saying? Oh, what kind of a thing will be coming? What will be the response coming? So what we are doing, because of that, we are always, as an audience anxiety is coming. Yes, Ushma?
Yeah, I have to leave.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So when we just talk about that, so audience anxiety becomes very common. So constantly you're worrying about how people are going to be looking at your life, how things are going to be looked from the other side. And because of that, what happens? You start getting involved into the comparison loop. You always get into that, how my friend is going to compare me with this, how my dress is different from that. So instead of actually living the real life, you start looking at the aesthetic self of yourself, and all the time it is becoming more of that, how good am I looking, how good is it the situation is looking. So those are becoming your main agenda or main point. Fine. So what happens again, this all creates a lot of pressure on us, and what happens because of that, we are hijacking our own natural enjoyment of a thing. We are not able to enjoy that event, a sunset which is going. We are just continuously taking pictures. We are just moving around and continuously just involved in, rather than enjoying that particular moment. So this particular effect is called as a spotlight effect. You're just focusing on the things. Then when we just talk about what happens, the neuroscience, what does it call it, of digital engagement, when you are so involved in that, it is called as a social currency. Social currency means I am just saying, oh, I'm getting a reward from my friend. It is, currency is what? The reward? Yes. Currency. What is a currency? What's a currency?
Ma'am, a thing that has value.
Yeah, something which has value and it makes you feel important or you feel happy at that particular time. So again, what happens? The brain's reward system is responding to those kind of thing in terms of whatever socially people are doing to you. Whoever is away from you, whatever they are just sending your likes, the messages, notifications. So all the time you are, because of the social currency or because you feel that something is going to be coming from the other side, from the social aspect, my friends, my family, or anybody whom I'm aware of in terms of likes and messages, which are the reward systems or notifications, any new content which you see on Insta or maybe on Facebook or Snapchat and all that. So all this become and they are very smart. These all are aware that they will create a variable reward schedules. If you have you observed that whenever you are just watching a particular thing, maybe you're just trying to look at the glasses or find out the glasses, you've typed the glasses. After that, lots of companies will start sending you glasses, the pictures of glasses or anything on Insta or maybe any other this thing on the reels also, the similar type start coming up. Observe that, everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. They call it personalization and they keep like flooding us with such messages.
Yes, they start flooding because what are they doing? They are giving you the variable reward schedules. They are making their own slot machine. And in that slot machine, they're gamifying that real life experiences and they're making you, wow, if you just buy this. Even if you just had a small feeling, you start feeling that you must know more about it. You start involving into that. And whenever you are watching that more, what happens? The dopamine happens. The dopamine effect comes. And this dopamine effect gives you the reward feeling and you are just feeling that, wow, another thing is coming. Let me just have a look. So anticipation, what will be next? If there is a ping, ting, happens, what happens? Do you immediately go there to see that, okay, what is there? Even if it is not of any importance, even if it is a very simple message which has been there, but we on our own just go towards that particular ping which has happened in the form of a notification. Now, this creates basically a repeated checking behavior of yours. The habit turns into continuously checking. After every 10 minutes, you pick up your phone, you start checking. Has anyone done that ever? Again, after 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or 20 minutes, you just go and check. I hope nobody has sent me a message. I hope nobody has done that. Or I hope someone has done that. Have you done it? Yeah, natural. So when we just talk about, I can see Reshma writing. So this becomes a very, very obsessive behavior of ours in terms of checking that. Now, another is the extended self. When we just talk about extended self, have you made avatars or have you seen avatars made? Yes? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Specifically when you're playing games. Yes. In those playing games, you normally create your avatars. Yes. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So when we just talk again, what happens? Sometimes your brain you are so involved or you're using it so much that your digital profile actually starts making you feel this is my profile. I've made my avatar. Can you see them? So when we just talk about, so it seems like your actual extension of your own physical body. Rather than you being there, why do we do this? Why are we getting involved into this kind of a behavior that I start feeling this avatar is me actually? Does it happen? In your mind, sometimes you start feeling because you're playing with that, you're involving this profile everywhere and adding it so everywhere because you can connect with that kind of an avatar and you feel that, okay, this seems to be wonderful, Manisha. If you're not playing video games, it's a wonderful thing. So when we just talk about now, the question is why we all do that. So there's been this thing by the psychologist Russell Belk. He said that there has been a theory of the extended self, that our brain, basically, it views our digital profile as in a part of us only. Yes. So those characters, we start believing that these characters are me. Yes. So now when we start believing in that, we start doing those, and because of that, we start having a compulsive, anxious need to feed that digital identity because I am this particular profile and I am looking like this on like my avatar. So I should be doing something like that. So we view our real lives also not as an experience to be felt at that time, but as a raw material. We are just trying to be just putting them as an online avatars there. Fine. So we just start connecting with, rather than a physical aspect of ourselves or understanding our personality, we start associating with that avatar, which is being used in the games. I'm pretty sure those who are playing games, they will be aware what I'm talking about. Yes. So whichever you have created, that you start feeling, oh, I behave like this. Oh, I'm behaving like that. So gradually you start becoming like that avatar of yours. So that is kind of an extension of your own self, which happens. this leads to also an obsessive compulsive disorder. Like when we just talk, anyone who knows what is obsessive compulsive disorder? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Drishti?
Ma'am, obsessive compulsive disorder is when you feel the urge to maintain things in a certain kind of way, and if that is not done, you feel anxiety and you start panicking about not doing things correctly.
Wonderful. And normally people have that repetitive behavior in that. If suppose if I just say, I feel, oh my God, I've not been able to count my coins properly or my currency properly, or I have not, my hands are not washed properly, or maybe any particular behavior which you get involved into repetitive behavior. Similarly, now, as per the psychologist, this compulsion which we are showing in the digital aspect, which we had not been having earlier, is making most of us having picking up this particular symptoms of OCD or obsessive compulsive disorder as a pattern of our brain imaging. And we are seeing that those who had been using repetitively their brain images are also showing, or their studies of brain images are also showing the pattern which is very, very close to the patients, or I would say those who have the obsessive compulsive disorder in them. So we have to be very, very sure that are we getting involved into this kind of a repetitive behaviors in our life. Next concept which comes again in this one, as in the psychological aspect, is of continuous partial attention. Okay, so when we just talk about the continuous partial attention here, whenever we are involved in the screen or you're just taking the shots, what happens? You listen to your friend 30% at that time, whenever if you're just in a party, maybe with your friends, and you're having some small gathering. In that one, you're listening 30% because what is happening? You're checking your angles, that how will I be putting this particular thing? So your involvement is for 30% there. And then imagining, if I just put it this way online, how is it going to be there? So this is called as your continuous partial attention. Partial means what? Anyone? If you can tell me partial.
Ma'am, not complete, a part.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. Not complete. Not complete.
Yes, wonderful. And as you said, continuous partial attention means it is going on. It is continuously happening that way only. And you are attending to that for a longer period like this. Fine. So that also has as in a part of your psychological aspect start happening. And now what can it do if you have that continuous partial attention which happens? So as per media theorist Douglas Rushkoff, he has talked about this is a present shock as we just take it, and it because we just like, oh, it should be great, it should not be like this. So that shock which is like you're just taking that I should not, this should not go as in a bad this thing. So that makes us to go to this continuous partial attention all the time, attending to this particular thing, that okay, what is that, rather than attending to my friend or what joke has he cracked, I'm not attending to that one, but involved in these things. So whenever, as I just said, you are not actually replying them or talking to them, but you are involved more into that taking of a click, how my other people will be reacting, and because of that, what happens? Our deep human connections get affected. The relationships get affected by that because I am not giving the undivided attention. It is very important in psychologically, we just discussed about that if you are not giving anybody an undivided attention, if you're doing something and I'm not giving you attention, will you feel that I'm not listening to you, or will you feel bad? Does it happen sometimes when mama is busy and you're trying to talk to her, she's not listening? Does it feel bad? Yes, naturally. Yeah. So again, similar way, the same way, if you are not reacting to another person, so what happens? You're not able to give undivided attention to that person, but you are involved in this. So because of that, relationships also get impacted. Okay, which is because of the reason of continuous partial attention which happens. And whenever we are chasing this unlimited goal of connection with others in online, we are actually having isolation amongst whoever are sitting next to us. Now, there is another thing which happens with us, phantom vibration system. I'll just ask every one of you, does it sometimes happen that you feel that your phone is ringing or your phone is vibrating and you have to attend to that? I can see Prateek responding. Others, has it ever happened? You just, your mind is saying that, okay, it is ringing, I think. I should just go and have a look at this. Or let me check that. Yes? Yeah. So I can see lots of people have this and yes, thumbs up to that particular thing. But again, this particular concept or syndrome is called as phantom vibration syndrome. So people start developing this because we are so involved in the digital world that we start feeling that our phone is vibrating somewhere, or there is some bell which is ringing. Well, it is actually not happening. And it has been observed that 89% of the students worldwide are feeling this syndrome. They're already feeling that this kind of issue is happening, that, okay, my phone must be ringing that in that particular place, or I just checked that maybe it is vibrating. So this is becoming a normal, common mode amongst students. Another is photo taking impairment effect. And we just talk about photo taking impairment effect. Okay. So whenever we are taking any picture, what happens? We are basically relying on the device. We are actually not seeing the things the way we should be seeing. So when we just talk about, the studies have talked that we are actually impairing our memory. Our memory is getting impacted because what is happening in that moment, I'm just taking the picture and I'm saying, it's like, okay, Manisha, do you know your papa's mobile number? Manisha?
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
You know
my
your
name is Ravya. This is my mother's account.
Okay, fine. So, do you know your father's mobile number?
No. I know my mother's mobile number.
Okay. Okay, not father's. Okay. So now my idea is here again to talk about that whenever, even if something which is very important, like photograph or something, whenever we are taking, or I'm pretty sure you all feel that, okay, my father's number is stored in that one, so I don't have to worry. Does it happen? Do we all feel like that? This number of my friend is stored here, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So similarly, even with the photos, we do that. We tend to just take it and we feel, okay, when I'll later on have a look, I will see that how it look like and how will it be. So we are basically start relying on whatever recording has been done or whatever we have recorded, rather than actually keeping it in your memory or putting a stress on your memory to understand or take the responsibility of remembering it as in one thing. Or now what happens, we are becoming a poorer recaller of that particular incident. We are not able to have an accurate experience of that particular thing and talking about that, okay, exactly this is the way things were and this was the thing, because now we just have to maybe just go to the picture and see, yeah, this was a color which she was wearing, or this was a pin, or that brooch she was having, or the clip which was there. So because you have not been attentive enough in that particular moment, and because of that, when we just talk about, that is called as a photo taking impairment effect. So we are feeling that the photo will take care of it. I don't have to, like, we just have that the gadget will take care of the number, so I don't have to worry to learn the number of my father or my uncle or my aunt. So similar also we do the photo, the pictures which we do. So as I just talked, we offload everything on that. Now, what can we do? Strategies to live in the moment and enjoy the moment. The first is 3 photo rule. Remember, whenever you're going anywhere, take 3 quick pictures maybe of that particular place as a memory, and then just put the device completely out of sight and enjoy the place. That is one way you can live in that moment and enjoy that moment. Maybe 3, or at the most you can have 5 of them. Okay, but you just should not be just keep clicking or keep going to, okay, now just so you see, look, I'm standing here, I'm standing on that thing, I'm standing on the wall. So all those, instead of that, just take 3, 4, 5 pictures initially and then put it on rest and calmly enjoy that particular place, or enjoy that particular food, or enjoy that particular event. Delay the digital. That is the next strategy which you should be using. Delay the digital means don't edit or post at that time when you are sitting with others. It can delay. It can go to the next day and you can put it. Don't be in a hurry that, oh, I have to now send it. because that urge should not come in you. You have to control that urge. Okay. And you have to tell that I can send it tomorrow also. This, I have already enjoyed this, or I'm enjoying this moment. I've taken the pictures. I will be sending it tomorrow. So you can start working towards that. Then another one is called as practicing sensory grounding. Sensory grounding means you have to pull your consciousness out of that cyberspace. Deliberately, you have to work and you have to put it into your physical body, and you have to use the 3-3-3 rule at that time. You have to just say, okay, what are the 3 things I'm able to see here? What are the 3 things I'm able to hear here? And what are the 3 things which I'm feeling right now at this place? So if you feel or work on this kind of a contact or connect, you will be able to have a better detox in terms of not spoiling that moment for yourself. Yes. And also, whenever you are in any event or any place which you're moving to or enjoying, you should create boundaries there. Notification management should be there. No notification should be keep popping in a tongue. Those pings should not come up. Screen-free meals. So make a habit. Whenever you are having meal, specifically at that time, there will be no screen which will be used by yourself, your family, or your friends. So you make it as a pledge amongst your friends or your family that we are not going to be using it at that particular 15, 20, 30 minutes whenever we are sharing the food together. Device-free conversations. And whenever we are having any conversation, I should not be like, I'm just having a conversation with you. I should not be keep popping in or keep putting my energies into my gadget. I should be having a direct conversation with the person with whom we are discussing things. And schedule your social media use. Very important. If you really want to enjoy the cyberspace, you must have a schedule. You should not be, 15 more minutes, mama, 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. So that should not happen. It should be moving to those schedules, and practice single tasking. Whenever you're doing, do not become a multitasker. Don't think by becoming a multitasker, I'm becoming better. No, it is actually the other way around. Your mind is becoming more confused. You might end up doing more mistakes rather than actually being focused on one thing. It's very important to focus on one thing at a time. I'm just giving this to all of you who are here, 24-hour challenge. For next 24 hours, you are just going to be experiencing one beautiful or fun moment entirely offline. You have to just think that which moment I did that. Or maybe those who are my students or who had been with me in my sessions, they can be discussing and telling me, or maybe in the next this thing, or you can send in that channel, you can send that across, that what did you do in that 24-hour challenge? What were the beautiful thing, or what was the fun moment which you captured without going online on that? No photos, no post, just feeling that particular thing. So just be a participant and not the paparazzi. Okay. Don't be your own paparazzi. Don't behave like everything around you has to be like in a celebrity manner, but enjoy that experience. Being there, being present with your 5 senses and that area. Any question and answers here? Anyone? No questions? Anything which you found interesting? Yeah, Manisha? What is the question?
Ma'am, my name is Ravya, and I don't have a question, but I wanted to say that. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Maybe you can send in your questions so that we could answer them. I think we already running short of time.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
If you don't mind, please. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, we can do that. You can send the questions to us again through maybe the mail or also through that channel. Whoever is able to see that channel, they can just add into that and we can answer those questions. So thank you all. Have a nice day. And as we just said, detoxing yourself is very, very, very important. How do we deal with the insecurity that comes because of social media's unrealistic standards? Okay, Drishti, as I just said, you can mail it to us. Okay. And we will be answering this for you. Fine?
Ma'am, just one thing. What is
Yeah.
the channel that you are speaking about in which we can share our questions?
Okay. Lakshmi, Miss Lakshmi, can you just talk about that channel? I think we have just registered wherever you have registered in that one. We have
Ma'am,
just
I'll
given,
share. I'll share the channel, WhatsApp community channel.
yeah, just to share that particular channel here with everyone. And we are also launching Mind the Mind series. We are going to be having every month on LinkedIn. We are planning to put something or the other very interesting as in a cyber psychology fact, or something which can make you reflect on your behavior or on the things that which are happening around you, and how can you be working on that. That will be, we will be doing soon. And we also have certain courses, certified courses in this, particularly when Drishti, you had asked about that. So there are certain cyber psychology course, then there is digital Vanguard wellness course. So these kind of courses which we have this in Encore Foundation, which can be with which Lakshmi will also be sending it across to all of us. Okay, so maybe in that channel you can see those, and if you feel, you can also get enrolled in that one. Yes, yes, Manisha, that is happening because of that same thing. Because what happens, because you are in the repetitive cycle, so it starts happening. That's called phantom vibration syndrome. So you should control these things before they become problematic thing for you. Okay. Miss Lakshmi, are you sending that?
Yeah, I think anyway, Lakshmi would be sharing
Ma'am?
that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Miss Manisha.
Ma'am, my name is Ravya, and
Sorry, yeah. Every time I'm doing the same mistake. Yeah. Yes, Ravya.
yeah, ma'am. Actually, it's not like I use the phone that much that it gets recording. It's not my phone. Actually, often I family members, like in my family, there are some people who frequently get phones, like my mother and
Okay. And
my
this is
aunt, and
happening.
some people just, yeah, so they get the phone frequently, and the sounds just get recorded. So I frequently hear those sounds. And then one time what happened, I was lying down in my bed, like, and so since I watch horror movies, like I like horror comedy movies,
Okay.
but that at that time I didn't watch any movie as such. But since the househelp at our home wears anklets, I started hearing anklet sound
Yeah, because you
between the
are giving a lot of, like, it's again, you have given a lot of your cognition or that senses of your mind. You have involved so much into that. So you can imagine anything which you get involved too much into, your subconscious and your unconscious mind start thinking on those things, and they start happening with you. And similarly is with the digital space also. If you use it or utilize it so much, the same thing happens with you. Okay, the way you just said you'd been watching that and you felt like this. Fine. So we'll, I think, we closing it here. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Mr. Sarvana. Yeah.
Thank you. Before we conclude this evening, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed speakers, Mr. Akshay Kumar Nayak. Thank you for taking time from your demanding responsibilities to join us. Your real-world insights and experiences provided a valuable reality check on how cyber criminals exploit human emotions and vulnerabilities. We're equally grateful for introducing us to several useful cyber safety tools, websites, and citizen-centric resources that can help all of us navigate the digital world more safely and confidently. And of course, Mrs. Ritu Gulati Sagar, thank you for helping us understand the psychology behind our digital behavior, digital cravings, and online habits, and for sharing practical strategies to build a healthier relationship with technology. It was also wonderful to see, our enthusiastic participation from our audience, especially the young children, whose thoughtful questions added a special dimension, I should say, to today's discussion. Your curiosity and awareness give us great hope for a safer digital future. My sincere thanks to the entire Encore Foundation team and to each one of you for your active participation and engagement. As we take leave today, let us remember that cyber safety is not just about protecting our devices. It is also about managing our digital cravings, staying mindful of our online behavior, and also protecting our minds. If you found today's session useful, please share the key learnings with your family, friends, colleagues, and communities. Together, we can create a safer and more cyber-aware society. We look forward to welcoming you again for the next edition of our Cyber Aware Thursday webinar series on the first Thursday of July, that is 2nd of July. Cheerio, chin up, and stay cyber aware till we meet again on 2nd July. Let us control technology before technology begins to control us. Thank you all for joining us once again. Have a wonderful evening and a very good night. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. Have a nice day, all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.